Hello, everyone out there in the world. This is Mike from the basement. So, today's subject, I'm going to ask for a little help because I'm having a real serious problem with my house. So, do y'all see this sub pump? How it steady pumps? How it's steady pumping water. Now, this tube right here, this one right here, not this one, but this one here, is constantly pumping water into the sub pump. So, with that constantly pumping water into the sub pump, it's going. So you see the sub pump pumping water now. So as soon as that ball goes up, water comes out. So you see how it's working. So that should only work if the basement is flooded. Now this pipe right here is from the foundation. So what I mean by that, my house sits like in a ditch kind of. So the water comes down the slope. So let me show you real fast. Just hold on. Bear with me. Mike from the basement, asking for anybody that can help me with this situation. Anybody that knows someone in Baltimore City DPW that understands the problem. DPW that understands the problem. Wait a minute, I'm gonna wake my way out and show y'all what the problem is. So, do y'all see this water here? So this water here is coming from this pipe. Now, do y'all see that? That's the driveway. That's the driveway. That's this pipe. So let me take it around. See all the water? That's this pipe. That's this pipe. Now this white pipe that you see, this white pipe is connected to my sub pump. So here's the sub pump release right here. So let's follow it again. Sub pump release. I had to direct it this way because my neighbor said when they go this way, they're flooding their backyard. I'm not going to show their backyard, I'm just going to show mine. So if the pipe will usually come this way and shoot that way, but it's flooding my backyard and their backyard. So let me show you what the problem is. And this is the city of Baltimore not doing anything about this. Once again, I had to redirect it this way to keep off my neighbor's yard from getting wet. So that means my whole front is getting wet. Can you see that? Let me help you out. My whole front is getting wet, right? This is getting wet. So come on. This all is wet. This all is wet. This all is wet. This all is wet. So easy. It's coming all the way down here to the street. So this all is wet. See? See the puddle? Okay. This is the problem here. This is right next to my house. This is some type of park or something that the city has, and this thing, whether it's raining or not, fills with water. Now, as I say, when this fills with water, once again, whether it's raining or not, this whole park area fills with water, especially right here. It fills with water bad, really bad. This right here goes all the way to here. Now, anybody that does any type of landscaping or any type of plumbing, no. And I was in the carpentry class. I did carpentry. I didn't do plumbing. Water travels to the least resistance. So my foundation in my house is I'm trying to explain this the best way I can. It's actually PVC piping going around the foundation of the house. So what that PVC piping does, it has holes in it to collect the water from when it rains and it drain off, and it shoots it through the sub pump so the foundation doesn't get destroyed. Now, the problem is this is leaking over here, and it's leaking bad. Look at this. This all is wet and moist. This is leaking real bad inside of here. I guess a pipe busted. So the water is constantly running and constantly flowing. Now, I have called DPW. I have done the 311 app with the mayor. I've done everything I possibly can do to keep this going. Now I hope this thing is recording. I hope it ain't die. But I have done everything I possibly do. So Mike from the basement is in need of some help because this is just flooding and flooding and flooding and flooding. It's not going to get any better. Now, so they came out Friday night. They tried to sneak up here and put a paper on my door. So I ran to the door and I seen them. I said, no, sir, let me take you in the house and show you what I'm talking about. Now, a Department of Public Works person doesn't know what I'm talking about with the water. That's amazing. So they're talking about they're going to send someone out to test the water to see if it's city water or groundwater. It doesn't matter which one it is. It's coming from here. This whole thing right here, like I said before, gets wet and it gets when the time comes, it gets icy. Ice is all through here. This whole thing is a mess. Just look at the water. This whole thing is a mess. Water, 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 water. So let me see if you see the water now. That's coming from the sub pump. It's constantly pumping the water out. It's going to take a minute before the water reaches somewhere down here and starts infiltrating the infrastructure. I can't send it around any way more than what it is. I don't want to get my feet wet because I got to go back in the house. Anyone that can help me, Mike from the basement is in need of some help to get the water cleaned up. If you can, just put in the comment section, you can write down who to call. Like I say, I'm trying to call Baltimore City because it's their property. If I call Roto-Rooter, then I'm going to be stuck with the bill, and I don't think that's appropriate or right because this is their property. I guess there's so many pipes within there, and they all are busted or some are busted because it's leaking very bad and it's going into my property. So once again, Mike from the basement. So let me take you back through the house. Once again, this is the problem. Let me put my camera up so I can show my flashlight up. If you can see what I mean, that's what that water is steadily coming through there. So it's a leak somewhere. It's going from that side to that side. You can easily see that this pipe is stretching through the bottom of the floor, going to the foundation, which is supposed to get the water from when it rains. It hasn't rained. It's constantly pumping water from that spot. I just wanted to put this on camera, duly noted. Thank you, Mike from the basement.